power, patronage, and party law. The Richard Todwong statements and their political, legal, and personal consequences in Gulu City and the entire Choli sub-region. Introduction. When words become political evidence, public statement made by Richard Todwong, an NRM Secretary General, during NRM celebration in Gulu City have gone beyond ordinary political rhetoric. By openly claiming that he personally brought Honorable Abe Gifter into key leadership position, NRM Chair, Gulu City and also Mayor Laropache Division, and by boasting of supporting independent candidate against official NRM flag bearer, Todwong has unintentionally exposed a dangerous fault line between party law, democratic legitimacy, and personal power brokerage. These remarks now demand serious analysis because what senior leaders normalize become culture, and culture eventually becomes crisis. Number one, the law, what NRM's own constitutions demand. The NRM constitutions and Political Parties and Organizations Act of 2005 are explicit on core principle: collective leadership over individual dominance, discipline and loyalty to party resolutions, supremacy of party organs over personal preference. NRM leaders, especially Secretary General, are legally and morally obligated to protect party unity, defend flag bearers, and those through party structures. and act as custodians of discipline. In party doctrine, a Secretary General is not a free political constructor. He is a trustee of the movement. When Todwong publicly declares that he ignored the NRM flag bearer for Mayor Gulu City, supported an independent candidate, and will never apologize for doing so, he creates a constitutional contradictions inside the party. If the guidance of discipline violates discipline openly, party law collapses in practice even if survives on paper. Number 2, democracy versus patronage, a dangerous narrative. By claiming personal ownership over a gifter's political rise, I brought her, I took her back to school, I positioned her. Todwong reframes electoral victory as a gift from power, not a mandate from voters. This is not a small issue. Uganda's constitutional philosophy, Article 1, is clear in principle. All authorities belong to the people. When leaders are presented as products of individuals, not choices of the citizens, it weakens electoral legitimacy, institutional respect, and the dignity of the voter. It also quietly suggests that loyalty is owed upward to patrons, not downward to the electorate. Number 3, the Gunya admission. Engineering power, not competing for it. Todwong's remarks about Gunya, that he was his political assistant, he facilitated his travel to Canada. His long-term aim was to make Gunya an MP, not even mayor. Reveal a pattern of long horizon political engineering. Mentorship is lawful. Political design behind closed doors is ethically risky. When election outcomes appears as the final step of a pre-arranged plan, voters begin to ask, were election competitive or confirmatory? That question alone is a corrosive to democracy. Number 4, the double standard crisis inside the NRM. NRM has historically punished ordinary members for supporting independents, defying party positions, undermining flag bearers. Todwong's stance introduces a fatal inconsistency. If a villager defies the party, he is disciplined. If a Secretary General does it, he boasts. This double standard fractures party cohesions. It replaces discipline with resentment and silence. Cadres who obey party decisions and lost because a top official defected will not forget. Psychological impact on new and prospective NRM members. For people considering joining NRM in Gulu and Acholi sub-region, and even outside Acholi sub-region, this statement sends 3 powerful signals. Merit matters less than access. Why follow procedure if outcomes depend on personal sponsorship? Institutions are weaker than individuals. New members will invest in people, not party ideology. The party is unpredictable. If even a Secretary General can abandon flag bearer, no one feels secure. This discourages professionals, youth leaders, and serious organizers who seek rule based on politics. Number 6, the mirror test. How would Todwong feel if rules were reversed? If another Secretary General sabotaged Todwong's preferred candidate, bragged about installing leaders, ignored party resolutions, Todwong would almost certainly call it indiscipline, sabotage, abuse of office. Politics has a golden rule. What you cannot accept when done to you cannot be justified when done by you. By normalizing top lead level defiance, Todwong weaken his own authority now and in the future. Number 7 is ownership of failure. When sponsored leaders falter, political sponsorship creates shared accountability. By loudly claiming ownership of Abeg, Gifter, and Gunya's rise, Todwong has attached his personal political brand to their performance. If those leaders fail to deliver services, attract corruption allegations, lost public confidence, the verdict will not stop with them. In a truly political culture, responsibility is collective. Oh, those are Todwong's people. That is the kind of word that people will say. That reputational risk is long-term and unforgiving. Number 8 is consequences for Todwong's own future in Gulu. And actually, if Todwong intends to contest leadership, consolidate influence, or seek electoral legitimacy in Gulu City and actually sub-region at large, these statements carry real costs. A. Trust deficit. Bragging about power engineering can be read as arrogance, not strength. B. Cadre resistant. NRM loyalties sidelined by his actions may quietly block his ambition. C. Youth alienation. Actually, youth increasingly reject gatekeeping politics. D. Weaponized narrative. Opponents will repeat his words. If he ignored party rules before, why trust him with public authority? That question will come in future. In conclusion, power that ignores law eventually consumes itself. Todwong Richard may have intended to demonstrate influence. Instead, his words expose the risk of personalizing power, weakening party law, and trivializing democratic choice. NRM law was designed to restrain individuals for the survival of the institution, not to elevate individuals above it. In actually politics, especially how leaders rise matters as much as where they stand. If Todwong seeks longevity, electability, and respect, the path forward lies not in louder claims of influence, but in restoring the boundary between mentorship and manipulation, loyalty and indiscipline, power and responsibility. If you're watching for the first time, please subscribe